Good coffee.
Dude, I love coffee.
So I think I've been drinking a little too much of it. I need to focus on my cardio a little bit more. Stop drinking 8 cups of coffee a day. I had like 3 cigars in the past week too, so I'm like, fuck. They're not, these aren't bad habits. It's just, there's moderation is key in life.
They're not bad habits. Like last week I had a Monster every single day at 2, 3 o'clock.
I have a cup of coffee every day at 2, 3 o'clock.
It's just been mayhem.
Yeah, it's been very busy.
AAR release, new shit coming up.
Busy.
But now every day this week at 2, 3 o'clock, I'm like, whew. Like, don't just feel like I want another Monster. Like, I need it now. And
I'm
like,
starting to hit that wall.
I was like, literally 1 week of me taking my caffeine levels a little bit higher, fucking addiction sets in.
Dude, I've been hammering coffee in the morning.
Yeah.
This week is whenever last week I was drinking, I usually have I have 20-ounce coffee mugs at home.
Yep.
So I'm usually having 16 ounces of coffee, and that's 1 cup to me. I was drinking 2 of those cups before my morning cardio, and then taking 2 fired.
Oh, shit, dude.
Bro, if people wonder why I'm fucking soaking wet after my session, it's because my body is, literally fucking an inferno.
Yeah.
So, is that good?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm doing it, every day for long periods of time. It's been this whole challenge.
Yep.
But the 2 cups of cardio, or the 2 cups of coffee, and then after my cardio, I have my water.
Yeah.
And then I drink my grind and greens. Water, I just slam 12 ounces. I just fucking house it, recoup not all of my fluids, but just enough to wet the palate, get my shower, drink my fucking grind and greens, take my multivitamins and all my shit.
Yep.
And then I make another to-go cup of coffee, which is usually another 16 to 20 ounces of coffee.
Yeah.
So I drink close to 60 ounces of coffee before 10 a.m. It's a fucking lot, dude.
It is. And, I don't drink as many cups, but I drink one very large cup. Kim has these they look like soup bowls.
Yeah.
They're so big.
I love them.
So it's probably 24, 30 ounces. I would
big
think
old
at
boys.
least. And that's enough to get me going. But, I even said to Kim, usually my 1 cup is plenty. I sit on the couch, I drink my cup of coffee, I have my quick pre-workout meal, and then I'm good.
Yeah.
45-minute window there. Now I'm dragging out that first cup, and it's 40 minutes on the couch, and I'm I don't know. I've been thoroughly sitting and enjoying that 1 cup now in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have a little bit of a problem. I'm going to blame it on the challenge, just because I'm not going to take full responsibility for my actions.
Yeah, I hate that.
Fuck that noise. I shouldn't do that. I'm not a grown adult. Nah, I'm going to blame something else.
Yep.
But also, everybody, thank you for all of the orders with All American Roughneck. We had one hell of a release.
Yeah.
I love the shorts. Are hands down the best training shorts on the market.
Yeah.
Okay. I've paid $80 for Lululemon shorts. I paid $82 or $85 for the one pair that I really enjoy. Hannah loves the pants. They fuck, dude. Lululemon is the standard in apparel.
Yep.
We went after that with our shorts. And we did it in a very cost-effective, very customized way. People are now receiving the shorts. And I've gotten so many fucking messages, direct messages, from people that I know personally.
Yeah.
In the area. And they were like, those are the best shorts that I've ever put on.
Yep.
Every single person that is getting them, and this is those are quality shorts. They're understanding, because I said no underwear underneath the shorts. It is comfortable enough on your legs that doesn't squeeze your legs, it doesn't squeeze your junk, but somehow it holds it in place. That's that material we went through fucking how many times.
Yep.
And everybody's like, they're the greatest training shorts I've ever worn. I'm like, yes, thank you. Good job. Fucking A.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
I mean, I got a ton of messages before we did the release that are on the night of the release, because a big concern was the price point.
Price point. They're $55.
Dude, the simple thing is most people have never seen shorts like this. Like, I've seen them through Lululemon. I had a couple pair from Nike that have the built-in liners, but they're shit. Like, the Nike ones I have, like, they fall apart.
Yeah.
And now that they're receiving them, they're like, hey, like, you were fucking right.
These are real.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, they are, dude.
Yep.
Well, I mean, they're a trendy gym short. A couple other apparel companies, Young LA does them.
Yep.
But whenever John, he wears some Young LA stuff, and I'm like, I like the look of them. They are cool. And training wise, I like the compression shorts to do functional workouts, even squats.
Yeah.
Like, I want something cool that moves, but the Young LA ones, they were tight and they didn't have the same functionality. They still look good.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the same functionality. And I know why they didn't have the same functionality, because of the cost of the short. The cost of their shorts are less, but they do not have nearly the functionality of ours, or the comfort, the function, and I do believe the durability, because the quality of material that we used on the compression short and on the shorts themselves is much higher.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the same way that we formulate the products that we make with Axe and Sledge. We do not use a shit ingredient in any of our fucking products. No. Same thing when we were designing these shorts. We got 3 to 4 different fabrics in for the liner. Then we got 3 to 4 fabrics in for the outer shell. Then we got 3 or 4 fucking drawstrings.
Yes.
Different zippers.
They called the drawstrings, what'd they call them? Lulus?
Yeah, they called them
Lulus.
Yeah.
They were like, you want the Lulus? And we're like, oh, okay, yes.
So we chose literally the top tier of all of them because, dude, like, I'm not wearing our own shorts
and bitching about them
no. Or not going to wear them because I don't like the fabric anymore.
I could not do a workout and tell people to wear the shorts and then me still wear Lululemon or New Balance. New Balance does a great job with a lot of their training apparel as well.
They just stepped up. They did.
So whenever we look at this, it's like the goal of this company is to grow from a lifestyle perspective, continue to do that. And then with all this different training apparel that we're able to do now, and functional apparel, we'll use that because, like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's very cool, and it's I'm pumped because people that are big into athletic apparel and functional apparel, the people that I know personally are like freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I was talking to John the other day. I was like, hey, dude, I need your 100% honesty.
Yeah.
There's a difference between the Young LA and our shorts. He's like, dude, he's like, they are night and day. He's like, they are 100% different.
And it's, I look at it as, Young LA does a great job with all their stuff.
They do.
They are fucking, they kill it, dude.
They do.
They fucking slaughter it with their marketing, their people.
Yep.
But it's like, and it's the way we looked at it was our people and what we would do. Like we said, dude, I don't want to wear something and be like, we should have did this. And if we do need to do something better, the cool thing for us is we can be like, okay, this is what we're going to do to change it in the future.
Yes.
And then all we have to do is we customize all our shit. So it's super cool.
Yeah.
Everybody likes sweatpants too.
They love the sweatpants, dude.
Sweatpants. They're really cool. I really like them. Yeah.
It's the best in between jogger and sweatpant on the market.
Well, again, we are splitting demographics.
Yes.
You are trendy. You dress incredibly well. I wear jeans and boots and a t-shirt every day. So we have a little bit of a different style, yet I thought he laughed at me.
Sorry.
That's clearing my throat, huh?
Yeah.
But we're bridging demographics, and it's like, how can we do that? And I think we're doing a pretty fucking good job, and especially with some of the stuff that we got planned for this summer and going into the fall and Black Friday and everything. And we're lining it up. I'm pumped.
The emails I got this morning, we are lining up the fall and the end of the year to be pretty wild.
I'm fucking pumped.
Yep.
Good job. Everybody, again, thank you very much for all the orders. We couldn't be more pumped about what we're doing here and appreciate all of the positive feedback. And, buy more shorts, dude.
Yeah.
If you did not buy the shorts because you were worried about it, just go read the reviews on the Facebook channel and check everything out.
Yeah.
It's wild. I love it.
I was pumped.
So, Robert.
Yes.
Everybody knows I do my functional and fuckable workouts. And I'm doing some pretty intense ones.
Yeah.
Very intense ones. Like over the top, over the weekend, I did one on Saturday that took me 11 minutes to complete one round. Like it was fucking intense, over the top. And I really enjoy it because I joke around with people and I say, it's not CrossFit. It's not. Because, you know, as a bodybuilder, CrossFit guys are pussies. No, I just say that because it's funny. Kind of like my 50% vegan.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's a joke. The new people that show up, they're like, so is it vegan chicken? Like, you know how we fuck around with this?
They're looking up meat that's vegan.
It's because a lot of these new people that are following me are very young.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people that follow and have these big views, they're young people. There's a young demographic of people. Mm-hmm. Now, they may look cool, and I mean, they're trendy. They got the fuckboy look, fucking abs, dicks in their sweatpants. I'm like, fuck yeah. If I was a bitch 19 years old, I'm sucking your dick. You look great. Look at that hair. Yeah. You know what I mean? But eventually, you know, every fuckboy grows up and becomes a man. Mm-hmm. And then they start finding out who we are, and they realize that they're like, oh, so you guys are grown men that are complete fuck-offs. Yes, mm-hmm. Yes. We're not too different than you. We just have families and do that with our own wives. I still treat her like a whore at least 2 days a week. So these young guys are starting to figure it out, and they're like, oh, you're a little bit of a fuck-off. This is entertaining. This is fun. Like, dude, you're pretty hardcore. Cool. And I get a ton of these messages, but then I get the messages next is like, so like, are you, like, vegan chicken? That's what you're doing? Like, where do you get it? I'm like, no, dude, it's chicken.
It's actually real chicken.
It's real chicken. Chickens with the veggies and the fruit.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
I'm being a dickhead.
The veggies and the fruit is the vegan part.
Yeah, yeah. And the carbohydrates, they're not meat.
Right.
So anyway, I enjoy it because I look at it as being like, I think as being like the most durable motherfucker on the planet.
Yeah.
Like that's what CrossFitters are. Mm-hmm. Like Matt Frazier, like the elite of it. He's literally he's the most durable motherfucker on the planet.
Yes.
Like, I equate it to the Navy SEALs, Army Rangers, you know, just fucking badasses. Yep. It's kind of the category because it's like, okay, I want you to deadlift 225 as many times as possible. Okay, and then go run a mile. And then come back and do 100 pull-ups. Okay. And then run another mile? Is that a question?
Yeah, as fast as you can.
Yeah, as fast as you can, all out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
And that's
cool.
where tactical training it fascinates me because I'm like, then you got people that do that with the guns.
Yep.
Fuck, that's pretty cool.
Yes. Now,
the bodybuilding thing, I still like my workouts and looking good. That's the fuckable part. Mm-hmm. Like, who doesn't want to look good and like look in the mirror and be like, I'd fuck me? Everybody should say that.
It is.
Like, nobody wants to look at themselves and be like, look at this big belly. No, it's okay to have a big belly. You just got to be happy with yourself. Yep. You want to be fuckable. Yep. Like, that's the image I have, at least. Because I know whenever I look at myself in the mirror and I look pretty good, makes me feel better about myself. My confidence is a little higher for the day. More excited to go do tasks at work. So I'm able to believe in myself a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's just an occurrence that occurs in my brain, and I think it happens with other people.
For sure.
So, and I call it functional and fuckable because being a bodybuilder, I'm never going to say CrossFit. But it's CrossFit. So, but now here's the next thing. I don't know anything about CrossFit. I don't study it because I looked at it as I learned to lift weights based on watching other people lift weights in the gym when I was young, and then I just did it. Mm-hmm. I didn't let like outside influences, because there wasn't really any, there was no internet back then.
Yeah.
I read magazines where it said standing barbell curls. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I'd do standing barbell curls, or I'd watch the old cats. I can do their barbell curls, and I'm like, yeah.
I'm going to try that.
So I'm going to go do it that way.
Yeah.
And then as I learned, I'd manipulate the movement or my hands, or they'd be like, hey, your hands are too wide. Move them a little closer, shoulder width apart. Okay, cool. Hey, dude, you're swinging too much. Stop using your front delts. I'm like, okay, cool. It was like a progressionary thing that took time and patience. Mm-hmm. Whereas now, you just go watch a YouTube video.
Yep. And
you're influenced very quickly by someone who looks great, could be sauced out of their fucking mind, or just a completely genetic freak that's like, you just need 4 sets of 10. Listen, guys, 4 sets of 10 ain't going to get you big biceps. You're going to need to do more than that,
Nope.
More intense, with better technique and just perfection of your own personal body and body mechanics over time. You might have crazy strong front delts, and like you might not know, but you're engaging your front delts every single time you do a fucking curl. Mm-hmm. And like, man, my biceps won't grow. Well, You're listening to Dickhead here who has incredible bicep genetics saying 4 sets of 10 and not really explaining technique or how, if you have strong front delts, how to go combat that.
Right.
So I don't want the outside influence like that because for me personally, I just want to kind of learn my own thing, do my own thing, and then just get better at what I believe it would be. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think that's wrong. I think it's kind of like, I don't know, I like that concept.
Yeah.
I think that I'm able to learn more about myself and challenge myself more because if somebody says that's overkill, Seth, like I've had about 10 people tell me, like the last one I put up, they're like, that's way overkill. I'm like, but it's not.
It's not if I can complete it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, so Heather, our product specialist down there, she's very into CrossFit. Yeah. Did you know this?
Yes.
I did not know this.
Yep.
She loves watching it. She's fascinated about it, knows everyone and everything about it. Yeah. So she saw the last one, and she sees me do it all the time, all that. The last one, she's like, so do you know anything about CrossFit? I'm like, no. I was like, people are telling me my Metcon was wrong. I'm like, what's a Metcon? She's like, metabolic conditioning. And I'm like, how's what I'm doing wrong then? I'm just doing a bunch of hard shit in a row until I feel like I'm going to die. And I do it again. Right. Recover, do it again. She's like, well, you're not really doing it wrong. It's impossible to do it wrong. I'm like, okay. She's like, have you ever thought of like trying some workouts? I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck they are, Heather. I was like, I don't even know if I'm doing things properly. I was like, I don't do CrossFit pull-ups. I do pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
I don't know how to kip. I don't know how to do shit. I just know that I like doing it because I'm getting in shape and it's good for my heart. It's good for my health. My fucking resting heart rate's under 60 beats a minute. Killing it. She's like, you need to try CrossFit workout. I'm like, what are they? So maybe 2 nights ago, she explained to me like a Fran, the Murph. Everybody knows the Murph from the Murph Challenge.
Yep.
The Murph is a 1 mile run, 300 air squats.
Yes.
200 push-ups,
yep,
100 pull-ups,
yep,
and then another mile.
Yep.
And a true Murph is done with a 22-pound weight vest on.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a good time is like what? Under 40 minutes, I think?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know either. I'm just so again, I'm learning. Yeah. Everybody, I haven't researched this shit more than Heather in the past 2 days. Yeah. I just been doing hard shit in a row because I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm cool. I'm not gonna die.
Yeah.
Healthy Seth.
Yep.
50% vegan. All that shit. So she's like, she starts telling me about these. And a Fran, first off, an EMOM, every minute on the minute.
Yep.
Okay. And then AMRAPs, we talked about those.
Yep.
What is that again?
As many reps as possible.
As many reps as possible.
Yep.
And then 21, 15, 9. Those are other like techniques, or what would we call those?
I guess, I don't know, I don't know what you'd call them.
Yeah.
Splits?
Yeah, split or like a set type or...
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to equate it how I would say, like it's like a drop set, but not a drop set.
Yeah.
It's similar
like
to a type of set or a type of workout.
Yeah, where that higher rep one is getting that heart rate up, and then like it's probably getting heavier or more...
Or more volume or... Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so anyway, she's like, have you ever heard of a Fran, Diane, Brooke... Like starts naming off all these women. And I'm like, no. I was like, I know nothing, Heather. So she's like a Diane, the workout, it's a WOD. But it's a benchmark. She's like, you should do benchmark workouts right now and start doing some more CrossFit stuff. You need to look into it. I was like, she's like, we got on the topic because she's like, you know how people say CrossFit isn't measurable? Like your functionality in life isn't really measurable. Like my functional and fuckable workout, how's it measurable? I don't know. I'd never do the same workout. I just do a bunch of shit in a row. It's not measurable. I just feel good.
Right.
And look great. Functional, fuckable. These workouts are benchmark workouts. And you're able to gauge how good you are on this day versus a month later. All right? That's what they were. These are all benchmark. Like a Murph is a benchmark. What'd you get? 42 minutes and 38 seconds. Okay, let's do another Murph in 2 months and see where you're at.
Right.
But let's train to get better at the Murph. I'm like, okay, so I get these. These are benchmarks. She's like, you need to do all your benchmark workouts and then start training for it and then do it again in 2 months. I'm like, all right, Heather. Like, Heather's very quiet, everybody. But once you get her on a subject that she fucking loves, get ready. She lets it rip. She's out of
To
control.
say the least, yeah.
So she's talking me up all about these things, and I'm like, fucking cool. And she's like, I think you should do the Diane. And I'm like, what is this one? So a Diane is a 21, 15, 9. It is deadlifts with 225 and handstand push-ups. So you'll do 21 deadlifts with 225
Yep.
and then 21 handstand push-ups. Then you'll do 15 deadlifts, 15 handstand push-ups, 9 deadlifts, 9 handstand push-ups. Non-stop. You cannot move on from one to the other until you complete that number of reps. So that means I got to get 21 deadlifts before I can do my handstand push-ups.
Right.
And I have to get 21 handstand push-ups before I can move on to the 15 deadlifts. And I was like, man, so we're doing like strength training, some deadlifts with gymnastics, handstand push-ups. And I only did the handstand push-ups weeks ago. I put them into my workouts because, like, the girls do them.
Yeah.
I'm like, if those little fucking bitches over there do them, I got to do them too. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Benchmark workout.
Yeah.
Heart rate up. Now, the times for this, I'm like, how long does this take someone to do this? Seems, and do it nonstop. Like, do it fucking nonstop. I'm like, okay. Beginner is 10 to 14 minutes. You complete that in 10 to 14 minutes, it's beginner level. Intermediate was between 6 and 9 minutes. Advanced is 5 to 6 minutes. And then anything under 4 minutes is considered elite.
Right.
I'm like, holy fuck, this is going to be intense. Handstand push-ups and deadlifts with 225. Now, deadlifts, I'm like, I fuck deadlifts up. I'm pretty good at them. So, Heather convinced me to do it. So we did it last night. Everybody comes here and trains at Pump Town on Tuesday nights in there. I'm like, well, this is the workout I want to do, so fuck it. I was like, I got all warmed up. I was like, Heather, I was like, you're in the video. She's like, I'm in the video? I'm like, yeah. It's like, you're going to explain to everybody what the fuck what I'm going to do, because that I just explained to everybody now. And then we got everybody's gauge of what they thought I could do. What would you say it would take me to do that, complete it?
I feel like you would have a good time with it. Did you say the 4 minutes was the
4 minutes is considered elite. Like that'd be like your CrossFitters, people that train it very hard and intensely. And then 5 to 6 minutes is considered advanced. 6 to 9 minutes is intermediate, and 10 plus is beginner.
I'd say maybe 5:45.
Yeah. And we went around and asked everybody, and the consensus was around like 6 minutes 30 seconds, 7 minutes. And I posted it on Instagram as well, like how long it would take me to do it. And everybody was like around 7 minutes. People that Dawn, Roten.
Yeah.
And I was like, I got super nervous.
Yeah.
I have not done anything. I have not done anything from a competitive standpoint in a long time. Like the first time I'm actually doing a benchmark workout, anything competitive in that sense. So I got really worked up. I was fucking amped out of my mind. Like I wanted to rip through it. It was a great feeling.
Yeah.
I got really excited. Like I kind of forgot the competitive nature and how much fun it is. Like having adrenaline pumping through, like sweating, your palms sweating a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Now I know why you're kind of like in the position you are with what you do. Like it's fucking feeling that.
Dude, it's wild.
It was really, and it was just in the gym. Like I do it every single fucking day I train. My fucking functional and fuckable workouts, dude, they are not easy.
No.
Like I put myself into the ground, dripping sweat, like fucking head to toe, toes are fucking sweating. And I don't get all worked up. I got worked up yesterday. It was great. I love the feeling. So we went to town, and I'm like, okay, all you have to do is complete the reps. Just complete the reps and breathe. Every fucking rep, breathe. Because that's what I focus on. Prisk was very big, said, whenever you're doing your cardio, practice your breathing techniques. Breathing. It's good for your heart. You need to breathe. Stop holding your breath when you train. All these different things that are simple things that we don't even think of.
Yeah.
But he was big on it. That's how you control your heart rate, Seth. I'm like, okay. So I've been doing that for the past year and a half, 2 years now. Last night we did it, and I completed the Diane in 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it was intense.
Dude, that's wild.
Heather about shit herself. She's like, dude, that's not normal. And I'm like, I know, I was pumped up. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, I fucking ran through the deadlifts. And I mean, I'm strong with my shoulders, so the handstand push-ups.
Yeah.
I did, it pissed me off because the first 21, 21, 15, 15, Heather said that is, if you do not stop, like you just run through them, no breaks. She's like, no breaks at all. It's called unbroken, where it's like you just continually move. Like you're doing your 21 deadlifts, you don't do 10, take a breather and go. Right. So I did 21, 21, 15, 15, and 9 unbroken.
Yeah.
And then my last set on the handstand push-ups, my fucking shoulders and triceps could not move.
Yeah.
Bro, they said, she's like, you completed the 21, 21, 15, 15, and 9 in under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I was in the 150s when I went to my last set of handstand push-ups.
Right.
And then all of a sudden I did 4 or 5 of them, and like my triceps just like stopped working.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like, okay, I got to shake them out. And then I did 2 more, and then I was going for a third, and my shaking like crazy, and went up, and
yeah,
it was exhilarating.
Yeah.
It was the most fun I've had training in a long time.
Yeah. See, like, it's so cool to hear, like, your mentality with it and how you ran through it in your head.
Uh-huh.
Because now, like, I've never even, like, examined, like, a CrossFit workout before. But the way you just explained it, I, like, kind of looked at it how I do things, like, with my style of training. And that burnout that happened to you in that last set.
Yeah.
That's that shit, like, where my coach explains to me, like with running an Ironman or like a half Ironman, your pacing should never change from start to finish.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, dude, that was your first time ever doing a benchmark of anything.
Yeah.
Second week, third week of doing handstand push-ups ever.
Yeah.
But now that you know that, it's like if you would have given yourself 10 to 15 seconds more in those other sets.
Yeah.
That last set would have been faster and your overall time would have been faster.
Yes.
That's what's crazy about CrossFit.
So
it's insane.
What you just said there makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Would you like to know what my mentality was last
Yes,
night after I was done?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, so I just have to do way more handstand push-ups for longer periods of time. I should have not have stopped. I was like, so I just need to be able to do 50 to 60 handstand push-ups in a row. I was like, if I could do 50 to 60 handstand push-ups in a row, there's no fucking way that bitch will beat me again.
Right.
And then
and my mentality with that might be completely off. Like I just went and justified 70 miles worth of work into like 4 minutes. Like so it could be way off.
But in a sense you're right. There's I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. I just know how to look really good in the gym.
Yeah.
I know bodybuilding inside and out. I know training, and it all boils down to how fucking disciplined you are.
Yeah.
With your training, with your with your nutrition, with your fucking fluids, with your supplementation, with your fucking PEDs, with everything. Yep. That's bodybuilding. Yep. How disciplined you can be. And your style, because everybody has a different style of training and a different way of eating, and it just works for them. It takes time, patience, years.
Yeah.
And coaches help speed that up. Well, with what I'm doing, I don't talk to anybody about it. Mm-hmm. I don't know anything. Mm-hmm. I know zero about it. I'm just doing it, and started watching some YouTube videos now after I realized that, like, I was like, oh, okay, there's a thing here that I kind of like. It made me feel pretty cool last night.
Yeah.
I love the functional workouts, but I base the functional workouts of just like, how can I literally beat myself into the fucking ground? Mm-hmm. How can I do that?
Right.
That's what I want to do. Because if I'm doing squat presses, like if I do squat presses 20 reps with 135, mm-hmm. great. 20 reps with 135 on squat presses behind the neck, pretty cool. Well, if I put 225 on, let's get 6. Mm-hmm. If I put 275 on, let's get 4 or 5. Like, they're still squat presses. It's still a functional movement. And what's it functional for? Fucking you up. That's what. Like, go ahead, let's go do squat presses. You motherfucker, it is hard. Heart rate through the roof.
Dude, they're very hard.
They are not easy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so it's cool. But for me, the functional and fuckable thing comes in because it is impossible to have a well-balanced diet and train like that and not look better.
Yes.
It's impossible. Literally, those workouts that I do, I'm burning so many fucking calories. It's out of control. My heart rate's through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Through the roof. Sweating like a fucking pig. Yeah.
You know,
I like
a good
it.
idea, actually. You know how you see those YouTube videos, right? Of people that, like, I forget this one guy's name, but he would make videos of, like, some of the most dangerous insects in the world biting him.
Yeah.
So you could be like that, but with workouts, right? You do the challenges of not just like bodybuilding workouts, but some crazy, crazy fucking workouts, and you try them out. Because when you were talking, it reminded me of this one workout that me and Cody did when we wrestled at Penn State. It was called the plate workout. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, never heard of it.
Fucking horrible. But it would be really interesting to see you and how you would react with it. Obviously, I think you would do it, but it'd be interesting to see like how if you would blow through it or not.
Well, that's my thing. Like, so the Diane is 2 exercises. Like, the gymnastics things are fucking hard.
Yeah.
Like, that's where a lot of people fail.
Yep.
Somehow I can do handstand push-ups. It's just because I'm fucking strong upper body, but I'm still 212 pounds. Got massive legs. Like, that's a lot of weight to move, and I don't know how to kip. These fuckers on the internet were kipping on their handstand push-ups. I'm like,
Yeah.
how does one push their legs up? Like, they're like flying up there.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild, so it's a lot of momentum movements. I don't like that personally. Okay, I don't enjoy it. But if it's something for me to learn how to do to kick someone else's ass at it, all right, I guess I'm going to try and learn it. But that's a technique that I'll probably end up fucking hurting myself before I actually do a good job with it.
For sure, yeah.
Because it's a technique thing.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the pull-ups. But the Diane worked for me because of that. Now, if I go try the Murph, I'm going to die. Like, I'm not ready for that one. I cannot run as well. I can do air squats, I can do pull-ups, and I can do push-ups. Fucking best of them, I'll fuck them up. But the running is what's going to kill me.
Yeah.
Hence why I'm doing those quarter-mile runs in the beginning of my workouts.
Yeah.
I could do a quarter mile. Half mile, yeah, it's starting to get a little tougher. I run a mile, I'm fucking smoked.
Yeah.
You bitch. Heavy. Need to lose like 10 to 15 pounds.
Yep.
But I like that idea.
Yeah, I mean, is there workouts that have like names to it? Like this is like a torture lift. Like this is what it is. I would watch that 100% because I love watching people do stuff like, oh, this guy's gonna wrestle with the most dangerous alligator in the world. This person's gonna get stung by a bee. This guy's gonna drink the strongest alcohol. And then we have you like, you know, you're gonna attempt some like crazy lift. I think that'd be entertaining as shit. Like not the usual thing that you do, like just like lifting.
No, I'm with you.
But crazy workouts that I don't know, and I think you could blow through them. So it'd be interesting to watch.
Heather said the exact same fucking thing. That's why I did the Diane. Heather said the same shit.
I think it'd be. I would watch it. I'd watch every episode if you have like your own like section, like just killer workouts or something. I don't know how you would title it, but
Because Heather's like, she's like, it was the last one I did on the Instagram that I posted. That's the one that got her, where she was like, dude, she's like, you just need to put these on the internet. She's like, this is wild, because she watches a ton of CrossFit stuff.
Like we could do, like there's this thing with cycling called an FTP test. It's to see your functional threshold, like power. So
okay.
essentially what an FTP is, it's the highest amount of power you can hold for 1 minute.
Oh,
And then it's 75% of that is your FTP.
that gave me the goosebumps.
Dude, it's insane. Some of these cyclists, their FTPs are 400, 500, 600. Mine's like 330, which is fucking high. 330 is very high.
And you push it.
Dude, and I push it. And then there's these guys that have 4, 5, 550.
How does one do that then?
How do you get to that top level? Dude, just like anything. Just training for it. Your time under.
Are they just cyclists or are they Ironmen?
The cyclists will have the higher FTPs.
Yeah, I was going to say, because they got the big legs.
Yeah, but then some of the top pros, like Lionel, his FTP's through the roof. He has one of the highest FTPs in the pro circuit. Man. And he's not the biggest, the tallest, none of that. He just is a freak. But it would be really wild to throw you on a trainer and see what your FTP would be out of the gate. Because how strong your lower body is. It's insane.
And I'm getting in better condition.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I like. Like, I do 45 minutes on the stepper. I can't fuck with that, though.
Yeah.
Like, my first morning workout is literally just for my head.
Yes.
Like, I like my stepper. I just enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't want to fuck with that. I don't want to I don't know, maybe in the summertime I might be able to change it up, do like outdoor workouts in the morning.
Yeah.
Like drag a sled or some shit like that, or do some fucking sprints up a hill. I could do those types of things.
Yeah.
But like I like my stepper because it's calming.
Yeah.
Yet not.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I reverse mine. I put that in the evening.
Oh, really?
It's better for my mind in the evening. The not relaxing cardio, but the one that's best for my mind is the one in the evening. It's like a little bit lower pace, not as big of an effort. My biggest ones are in the morning, first thing. That like just
really
ruin me. Yeah.
I wake up, I just drink my coffee, take my Fired, and go do cardio. Like I don't eat or anything, so it's not fasted, but it's fasted. It's just coffee.
Yeah.
Not eating anything. I can't eat in the morning. Like I eat this is every morning I just have a homemade bar.
Yeah.
That's my breakfast. And like I don't know how I'm still 212 pounds. I was 211 this morning. 211 on the nose.
Yeah.
Naked after cardio. And I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm still heavy. Yeah, I even so the past 3 weeks I lowered my test to 3/4 of a cc a week instead of a cc a week.
Yeah.
So I'm down that, and my weight still hasn't dropped. I'm a little nervous. I'm like, fuck me. I don't know what I'm going to do to get down, because I need to get under 205 pounds.
Yeah.
I want to fluctuate between 200 and 205 versus 210, or I haven't been 210 in a while, 211 and 215.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that next drop where your lows and highs are.
I need to.
Yeah.
I just like eating.
Fuck, dude, tell me about it.
Yeah, but I need to somehow, I don't know how I can do more than 45 minutes of cardio in the morning and then like these type of workouts in the evening, because you still need to fuel yourself for it.
Yeah,
but I don't eat a lot of food.
I don't know.
Drugs.
Yeah.
Let's take more drugs. But Tristan, you're right. I think that Heather brought that same thing up. She's like, you need to. So this morning I already talked to you about it. I was like, I need to learn how to run.
Yeah.
You're going to have to give me a program I want to be able to run miles.
Yeah.
I want to be able to run 3 miles at their sub 7 minute miles.
Yeah.
3 miles. So I can complete 3 miles in under 21 minutes.
Yep.
That's what just happened in my head. Because if I can do that, then that means like the Murph challenge, like when I go to do that, because I'd like to complete that, and to be honest, I'd love to get under 35 minutes on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I could, that is, in my opinion, you're fucking peak physical condition with the fucking weight vest. Fucking.
Yeah. I'd like to see how I could do in that.
Yeah.
You know, because like I'm not as strong as I was, but
it's all body weight stuff.
I mean, I could smoke the fucking 1 miles.
Dude, that's what's wild. Like that's why I did the jump rope at the end of my workout the other night, to just do something conditioning to control your heart rate.
Yeah.
Because you do that, like you're controlling your heart rate at these high fucking threshold pushes with running.
Yeah.
I think you do well at it. You're just doing air squats, push-ups, pull-ups, and then running.
Yeah. If anything, I'm going to have a hard time with, it's going to be the pull-ups, if anything. But again, like the way you can break it down.
That's Heather. She was telling me that's a chipper.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's a fucking chipper?
Right.
She's like, you're just chipping away at the workout, the reps. And I'm like,
so you can split those 3. You don't have to go in order with the center part of the workout.
And she said, again, this is me just learning so much about it, because I was like, I'll just do fucking 10 sets.
Right.
I'll just do 30, 20, 10.
Yep.
She's like, no. I'm like, okay, what's your fucking genius idea? 15, 10, 5. 20 sets, 15 air squats, 10 push-ups, 5 pull-ups. She's like, just keep doing it.
Yep. Yeah, because essentially you're getting a recovery period for those other muscle groups.
Yep.
Just like triathlon, just like anything. Like it's the same principles, just extended over longer periods of time.
Joel was here last night,
yeah.
Justine's
he
husband.
Looks awesome,
Bro,
by the way. I turned around last night, I'm like, holy fuck. I was like, I didn't even recognize you. And
I honestly, it fucking brightens my day and my heart seeing that man looks like that, because he was a big boy.
Yes.
Joel's a big boy.
Yep.
And it's awesome because he's got to feel great. He loves to eat, but he feels fucking great.
That was the big thing he said. He's like, I feel so good inside. I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, from walking around 40 to 60 pounds heavier.
Bro, tying your shoes as a big man, tying your shoes is a chore. That's why I love this functional shit so much, because I'm like, dude, I can fucking do anything. Like, nothing's like, the only thing that's like inhibiting me is this fucking bullshit knee problem I got.
Yeah.
Where I just need to go see Jake more.
That's
that
it.
Bitch fixed up. Maybe take some more drugs.
Yeah.
So no, stop it. But last night he was like, because Justine does some HIIT workouts for her cardio.
Yeah.
She's so shredded. I don't know what she's doing.
She looks wild right now.
She's so peeled
So
right
cool.
now, and she's like, I got like 6 more weeks. I'm like, that's what I looked like 3 weeks out.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yep.
What are you doing? Anyway, Joel saw it last night. He was there, and he was like, that was intense. He's like, I don't think I could do one of those push-ups. I'm like, bro, they're nuts. And he's like, I didn't think you were going to do that. He's like, that was wild to watch. I'm like, nice. And he got on, or where was I going with him? Fuck. He was all pumped up about it.
Yeah.
But, oh no, we were talking about how CrossFit and how CrossFit, the functional stuff, powerlifting, strongman, Ironman, and then bodybuilding.
Yeah.
He's like, I was a power lifter. He's like, I did deadlifts like that. We just pick your a percentage of your weight,
Yeah.
and go all out until you can't do any more. He's like, performance. He's like, and then he's like, then I would sit there and sweat for 15 minutes, and then I do it again. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, but I had a long rest, and I just recovered 100%. I'm like, that's what I do with my usual functional workouts. Rest as long as it takes to be 100%, and then exert all your energy once again.
Yes.
And he's like, what I'm doing now is, he's like, it's zero performance. He's like, I just have to look good. He's like, I just need to look better. He's like, it is fucking with my head. He's like, because I am not as strong. I'm not completing tasks like I used to. He's like, it's way different. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's bodybuilding. He's like, I don't know if I like it. He's like, it's a little freaky. And then he looked at me and he's like, he's like, you went from lifetime of looking incredible, but still training like a fucking animal. But like, you'd be able to manipulate your weights based on what you need to look like.
Yeah.
He's like, and now you're doing something where if you want to get good at this, he's like, you're going to have to fuel your body differently. I'm like, yeah, because now it's all based on performance again. And he's like, and it's impossible not to look good doing what you're doing because you're going to have to do a lot of work. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of I can't have a bunch of shit food slowing me down.
Right.
He's like, yeah. And he got super fascinated by it. Like, he watched it unfold in front of his eyes.
Yeah.
And talking to Joel is one of the fucking greatest things that happens on my Tuesdays.
Yeah.
He's like such an enlightening person.
Yeah.
But like calm and thoughtful.
I love talking to him.
He's a gem of a person.
He is.
I love him. He invited, he's like, hey.
Just don't call him skinny.
No.
Don't call him skinny.
Justine and Joel own a gym right out the road from here.
Yep.
And apparently one of the older ladies that's working out to lose weight, and she's, really excited about getting skinny. Like, skinny is a compliment from her.
Yeah.
She called Joel skinny. She said, ooh, you're looking skinny. You call a grown man that was a former powerlifter skinny? Self-conscious fucking overload.
What the fuck did you just say?
Dude, how's my neck look? Is my neck skinny?
He was like hiding his neck. He's like, I'm doing traps tonight.
Oh, it's fucking gold. Fucking gold. But yeah, it was really cool. He was, it's a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to give some tries. Some stuff.
I'm curious to see how your performance with some of these things improves. Like if you start really implementing like some new strategy with your supplementation.
Yes.
Like all I'm thinking about right now, because of what I do, is like, what if you had 1,000 mgs of sodium
Yes.
15, 20 minutes before that workout? What if you had like 20 to 25 grams of some liquid carbs 15, 20, 30 minutes before that workout? Would you even have stopped at that last set? Like it might have been what you needed.
So that's what I started thinking. That's all I thought about all night. And again, I'm not diving in to the internet simply because I think that anybody that watches too many YouTube videos, You have too much. You got bukkake going on, dude. You got too many loads flying at your fucking face. All right, you need to slow the fuck down. You know what I mean? So like, I want to, rather than watch a million different videos with a million different philosophies, I want to talk to somebody one-on-one that does functional training.
Yep.
And they're able to break it down for me so that I can ask a million questions. Because I think the one thing that goes wrong on the internet is that bukkake. So many things flying at you, and you're like, it's a good one. You know, like you get excited, and then somebody else says something different because there's different philosophies to everything. You know, it's the same in bodybuilding. If you watch too many videos about doing a fucking alternating dumbbell curl, you're like, how was I supposed to do them again? How about you just do the fucking curl and shut the fuck up? Figure it out, dude. Take the time. Be patient. Don't fucking just absorb as much and then think you're a fucking genius because you watched a YouTube video that isn't from a professional that is a borderline genius.
Yeah.
No. You take time, be patient. So that's where, like, I got excited and I'm pumped to do this. But if I don't talk to people that do this for a living and then be able to ask all the questions that I have for me to understand it and start to develop my own concept to still continue to stay excited about it, I'm a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to watch too many. The guy last night from the CrossFit gym here reached out whenever I posted that.
Yeah.
Kim goes there.
Yeah,
Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan. And he hit me up. He's like, what'd you get on the Diane? And I told him, and he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, you need to come to it. You need to come out here.
Yeah.
So next week, I want to be able to go to the gym and listen and talk to him about like technique, and then also just how to get better at certain things, because I know my technique is shit. Because mobility wise, I have very big problems with shoulder mobility.
Yes.
Ankle stability, bro. My ankles are trash.
Yep.
But dude, how do you expect to do fucking thrusters? Which I just figured out what that was. I call them squat presses.
Yeah.
And the one guy was like, "That's a behind the neck thruster," bud. I'm like, "No, it's not, fuckhead. It's not."
It is.
It is. But I don't have a thruster is a front squat. It's a front squat with a press.
Right. Yep.
So I cannot hold the bar. This doesn't occur.
Yeah.
Other thing people fucking with me about the jump rope. Have you seen me jump rope?
Yeah.
My arms flying out there.
They should be down at your hips.
I can't fucking look at this.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do, like this?
And like the thing is, like the things that you're doing, you're doing them at such a higher effort than everyone else, because of your mobility.
Yeah.
Once your mobility improves, like your efficiency will go through the fucking roof.
Oh yeah.
Because like my two biggest mobility issues are my shoulders and my ankles.
Dude.
I have awful ankle mobility.
Yeah.
And it's what affects me in the water the most. My feet and my ankles. Dude, you're supposed to
fucking mermaid.
Bro, you're supposed to point your toes. Your foot is supposed to be like a fucking flipper. My foot is like this when it enters the water.
Feet.
So it's like a fucking anchor instead of like
A little bit of drag.
Dude,
it's like that big dick you got just pulling you through the water.
Dude, tell me about it. So I do these stupid ankle mobility exercises that you're like,
don't tell me that. I'm not going to do them.
I think you have
you
have a video of when I first started doing them in there. Remember all those stupid exercises?
God, yeah.
You're like, I'm going to film him doing this fucking thing.
I might have it.
Dude, that's what I do.
Oh, it sucks
These
so
weird,
bad.
like ankle. Like,
I hate it. I don't want to do it.
I'll be kneeling and put a kettlebell on the top of my knee and just lean forward and then lean back.
Oh my God,
dude, it's agonizing, but it's improving. Shoulders not getting anywhere. I can't do a front squat.
But
I can't get them.
That
here.
Fran is the thrusters with 95 pounds and pull-ups. Mm-hmm. That's a big one on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually started because like our big block right now is like Wednesdays we do front squats, and like I told my coach, I was like, I can't hold them like this either.
Like I could do this behind the neck.
Yeah.
Somehow I have the ability to do behind the neck presses with 225.
Yeah.
But can't fucking.
Yeah. So I can't hold a front squat like this, and when I go like this and hold it like whatever this is called, it rolls off my front delts and then it strains my bicep.
Yeah.
So like now I put straps around the bar, and like instead of it being locked like this, I hold the strap up here.
Oh yeah,
So
I watched.
then
That's
it
how.
keeps it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm slowly moving my hand down the rope, hopefully in a couple months, like I'll get closer to this.
It's that patience shit, man.
Dude. And it's like little shit that like everyone disregards. I disregard it.
Bro, you
Stretching.
explaining it to me makes me not want to do this anymore. I think I
dude.
might just go back to bodybuilding.
The mobility side of these things takes way longer than the actual workouts, than the training, than any of the shit.
That's what Ryan was telling me. We were talking, DMs, and he told me like 5 or 6 times, like, you're coming to the gym next week.
Yeah.
And
you really should.
I am.
The dude
I'm
is
going
crazy knowledgeable.
I'm going to, because there's things that I need to learn technique, because I have no technique. It's just me doing the exercise based on my bodybuilding experience.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, accessory work better than anybody, proper technique. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's bodybuilder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I would love to have you teach people on how to do basic movements for bodybuilding, because they need to do them and they need to learn how not to stress, because in CrossFit, you're doing everything from a performance standpoint,
right,
where it's like you're just trying to move the weight.
Mm-hmm.
You're not trying to feel the muscle.
Right, yeah.
And he's like, I need to have people understand, like, feeling the muscle. And but anyway, he said, he's like, I'll have you climbing a rope and this and that. And I was like, bud, I've never climbed a rope in my entire life. I was like, you teach me how to fucking climb a rope, I might suck your dick. He's like, no, I'm good.
But I'll still teach you how to climb a rope.
Yeah. He didn't say that.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, climbing a rope is something that I watch the girls do it all the time. It's in gymnastics.
Yeah.
And that's what's, again, it just fascinates me, because there's strength, there's conditioning, there's gymnastics. Fuck, they even make them swim sometimes.
Yes.
So, like, these dudes are just, like, they're fucking savages. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy that we've made fun of them for so long. It's not that, like, we always said never passing judgment on people. Like, I don't care what the fuck you're doing, as long as you're doing it really well and enjoying it and being a good person.
Yeah.
But, like, you bring up CrossFit, people immediately start busting balls.
I think it's.
Do you think it's because of the vegan thing, like, or what
no,
do you think?
I think because it's so fucking challenging. No one wants to admit that they just can't do it, and that's impressive. And instead, they're like, "Oh, fuck that!
So,
like, fuck you guys."
Yeah, well, I mean, they do douchebag pull-ups. You know what I mean?
It's, from a textbook form standpoint, you're like
shit.
But like, you got to understand, they're doing them that way for an efficiency reason.
And I get it. I get it. I still don't like it, but like, I was looking at it and I'm like, whenever you watch a CrossFit workout, okay, or my functional workouts, like, you're like, man, like, you're in shape. That's great. And then you go to do something CrossFit or functional training, and people that do that training and they look at your workouts, they're usually like, bro, you're fucking in it. Mm-hmm. You're badass.
Yeah.
You got your shit together. Because, like, once you experience, like, pushing yourself in that manner, you're like, fuck me, dude, that's nuts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, doing any one of those things by itself without having that experience, dude, it's extremely challenging.
Just doing 15 burpees sucks.
Fuck that. Fuck burpees.
I love them.
Fucking hate them.
I love them. They might be my favorite thing to do, just because they're so ignorant.
I'll run forever instead of doing them.
I would rather do 100 burpees than run a mile.
I'd rather do 10 miles than 25 burpees.
I'd rather suck. No.
Seriously,
really?
though.
You hate burpees that much?
Yeah.
Why?
They're awful. I feel out of shape from them. I hate them.
Yeah, just do more then, and then you're in shape. Like, I fucking hate running. Like, what am I doing? Like, with burpees, at least I look at it like, I'm like, fuck yeah. I was like, I'm going to jump over this thing. I'm going to look cool. I'm going to pop up and just fly through the air. Yeah. Like, I'm doing a push-up, a squat, and like a mountain climber ab thing.
Isn't it funny I can hate something so much, and I do wild distances?
That's why I'm saying here, I'd rather do 100 burpees than run a mile.
Yeah.
Literally, you'd be like, all right, you're going to do 100 burpees. I'm like, okay, Seth, you got to run a mile. No, I don't want to.
I'd rather swim 3 miles than do, actually, never mind. I'd rather do the burpees. Fuck that.
25 burpees.
Yeah, I do 25 over 3 miles in the water.
How about 100 burpees?
100 burpees?
Yeah, 100 of them.
Versus what?
Whatever would be the equivalent in your head.
I'd rather do a 4.5, 5 hour bike ride. Do 100 miles on the bike.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. I would. It's way easier on my mind.
Really?
Yeah. I swear to God.
Man, isn't that crazy how like minds work?
Yeah.
Like I fucking despise running.
Because like I break things down in like numbers too.
Yeah.
Helps me mentally.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would break down 100 burpees. I'd probably break them down one by one. Like I wouldn't do 5 or 10s or 15s, not even 25s. I'd probably do one and be like, all right, one more. Like it doesn't work for me mentally.
So, I don't know if you have this. So last night after I did that, dude, I had a delayed onset of a feeling.
Yeah.
Like an exhausting feeling. Like seriously 8 minutes after the set.
Yeah.
I was like, oh boy, this is hitting me hard right now.
Like a crash? Yes. Oh, yeah.
So, and it was a short workout, but it was a benchmark. So, but like after it was over, I'm like, fuck you, dude. I was like, I could do this again as another round. And then like 8 minutes later, after I was catching it, like all of a sudden the fluids came back up and I puked up the fluids in my rice cake I had a peanut butter rice cake before training, like probably like 45 minutes. It came back up, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is 8 minutes after the set. I was like, my heart rate was elevated. I'm like, man, I was like, this is wild.
I think that is like literally just being fully depleted. Like fully 100% depleted.
Really?
Like, cause like on Saturdays after my long morning, like 5 hours, 6 hours, if I don't literally have like a loaded shake within 5 minutes, bro, I crash so fucking hard I can't move. I can't get off the couch for an hour. If I replenish that shit immediately, I bounce back. I still get exhausted, but I'm not like couch ridden for the rest of the day. And it's literally this small, tiny window. And I don't think it's anything to do with like actual macros. I think it's the micros.
That's what I was getting. That was
nutrients.
going to be my next question. I think it might have been something to do with the sodium and just overall vitamin mineral deficiency in my body.
For sure.
From not having everything I need in it.
Yeah. I mean that.
But that was such a short workout. But at the same time, I still do my cardio. I still train the days before, all that shit.
Doesn't matter.
I might not be well balanced enough to do those intense functional workouts like that.
It's taxing like a whole different system. It really is.
I liked it.
Yeah. It's fun.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah.
What's up, Tristan?
What's going on?
It's Tristan's birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday. How old are you?
25.
25. I turned pro on my 25th birthday.
Yeah. Well, my
Seems
professional
like-
days are in the past.
Seems like just yesterday I was 25 years old, but not really. I'll be 38 this year.
Oh man.
Everyone was telling me last night, like, you're halfway to 30, and I was like, holy fuck, that's awful.
over
Everything's
halfway to
downhill
30.
for them
Hey,
then.
don't worry. When I was 30 years old, I was very broke.
I don't think I'll be broke when I'm 30.
Yeah, I was suggesting not to be.
Okay, good.
That's what I was getting at. Like,
I thought you were
got-
saying you're going to be broke.
No,
Oh, okay,
no.
good.
I was saying.
I thought you were firing me right there.
I was saying the complete opposite, as you're in a very great position in your life to be doing great things. Whereas, like, I turned pro, it sounded great. But when I turned pro, I was literally broke as fuck. And then, like, I got a sponsorship. I had sponsorships that paid me decent money. But then those went away, too.
Yeah.
So I didn't have, like, a stable job. I was just a bodybuilder selling drugs with sponsorships trying to make ends meet.
You got to risk it to take the biscuit sometimes. And sometimes you'll be broke, and then a couple years later, you'll be perfectly fine.
And then a couple years later, you're broke again.
I really hope that doesn't happen to me. I mean...
No, that's with the risk it for the biscuit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, because sometimes you risk it to get the biscuit, but you'll lose the biscuit. So then you got to risk it again.
For another biscuit.
Yeah.
For another batch.
I love biscuits.
You biscuit guy?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you? You biscuit guy?
Biscuits with gravy on it. Oh, my God.
Like I'm a biscuit over a croissant any day.
Really?
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
croissant guy. Got a little French in me.
Too buttery for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoy the butter.
Like I love the Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwich on a biscuit. Like a big fan of that.
Dude, I'm not a huge fan of those. I don't like the biscuits.
Yeah, I like them. Oh, crumbly.
I don't like the crumble.
Dry.
I don't like
it.
that. Really?
Yeah. I like dry food.
And you're not even into condiments. I'm like, oh, like if something's dry, give me some fucking shit on there.
No. Hold the condiments for me.
You condiment guy?
Like ketchup? Yeah.
Condiments, yeah, with items, with food
like
items.
normal human condiments.
Bob does not do condiments.
No.
Ketchup?
No.
Fuck no.
Never touches it.
You know, one of my best friends, his name's Nicholas. He has an actual deep phobia of ketchup.
Yeah.
So he can't
Excuse
even
me?
can't even look at it. You can't do anything. So in middle school, when I found this out, I used to get like a spoonful of ketchup on his plate, and he would get up and run. So then
Yeah.
he would have to come back, toss all of his lunch. He wouldn't eat lunch. Deep fear.
What happened to that poor soul?
Somebody must have touched him with ketchup when he was little or something. I'm not sure.
I don't fear ketchup, but I fear mustard. Like mustard, get the fuck away from me. Like if I see a mustard packet, I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Really?
Oh yeah. I fucking hate the smell, the taste, the look. Ew.
I love mustard.
No.
I like mustard and ketchup on a hot dog in the summertime, once a year.
And I'll know if a marinade has mustard in it. I'll fucking know it. I'll be like, there's mustard in that. I'm not eating that. Kim's tried to sneak it in there.
Really?
Yep.
I'm a mustard fan.
No ketchup, no mustard. Creamy dressings, get the fuck out
He
of
does
here.
a little bit of ranch, like on a buffalo wrap with
Yeah,
some hot
I'll do-
sauce.
yep.
He'll fuck with that, but not white on alone.
No.
No white alone.
Nope. I'll do a Caesar,
Yeah.
light Caesar.
Uh-huh.
Other than
Little
that,
barbecue sauce? Like on some barbecue?
if it's hot, like a spicy barbecue.
Okay.
I don't really like sweet stuff. Well, I like sweets. I don't like sweet condiments.
Yeah.
I
You just
think,
don't like condiments, period?
I think it's why I don't like ketchup. Like that, like adding sweet, like to a burger. In my head, I'm like, fuck no. Like,
Oh,
I'm
bro,
just-
but anything. I won't do any other ketchup but Heinz.
yeah.
Like I won't fuck with anything but Heinz.
Yeah.
I think every other ketchup is weird. Like it's not really ketchup. Heinz is ketchup. Everything else is not.
Right.
That's a Pittsburgh thing, but I think that should be like an American thing.
That should be.
Like Hunt's isn't real. Like fuck you. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird condiment. Hunt's is. It's not ketchup. It's Hunt's.
But Heinz is pretty popular worldwide, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I was just driving down everybody's throat that disagreed with me.
That is from Pittsburgh.
I was being an asshole.
Ed Sheeran, the singer, loves Heinz ketchup.
Good. You know what? Good. He has red hair. Ketchup's red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some correlation there.
Yeah. I fucking.
Big buffalo sauce guy.
You're a huge buffalo sauce guy. When it comes to that,
Yeah.
that's you. Hot sauce and buffalo sauce.
Yeah. Big on the peri peri from Nandos.
Yep, Nando's down. That's an Australian and British.
And South African.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe
Well-
it's like everything but America.
Yeah. I actually just started picking it up on Amazon.
We need Nando's here.
Yes.
I think if we had a Nando's here, it'd kill.
It would murder it.
I think it would.
You can literally go in, pick your chicken, pick your sauce, pick your side, which is like rice or...
Rice, salad, or chips, which are French fries.
Yes.
Fire spot.
We ate there 1 to 2 times every day. when
Yes,
we were
in Australia. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Nando's.
Nando's. Fucking dad moments. I'll be damned-os.
Shane will never let us live that one down.
Dude, it was funny as fuck. Funny as fuck.
Can't believe we went there.
Now fucking world's in shit.
Tomorrow.
It's the day we left.
Is the day we left.
3 years ago.
I just moved into the farm and I was leaving Kim for 10 days
I don't want to talk about that.
down under.
Yep. Man. It was intense. It was a blast. Now everything's a fucking nightmare.
What a culture shock. But not really, but it was.
It was very American-esque from a visual standpoint in the cities. Way cleaner than any American city. Way fucking cleaner.
I felt like I was just in an alternate universe. Like I was in my world that I'm very used to, but
Not.
like in a different
was wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It was cool.
Wasn't American at all. It was Australian.
It was super Australian.
Yeah, it wasn't American.
No.
Not at all.
No.
That was a dumb comment. I said it. But the people were, they were great people. What blew our minds was the food is way better, way better quality. And a lot of people smoked cigarettes.
Loved cigs down there.
Nobody was obese. Mm-mm. There was thicker people, but not fat people. No one was obese.
No.
It was wild to see that.
Like
Coffee was delicious.
I kind of ate like heavier foods too, and still didn't feel like real thick from
Yeah,
it.
real shit. It's cool. Now everything's shit over there. Everything's shit in the fucking world. Got this cunt here, fucking $7 a gallon fuel.
Oh, wow.
I paid $5.25 for a gallon of fucking diesel.
Yeah. I paid $5.09 at BP before it went up.
We're fucked. It's unreal.
I might move to Cali.
Yeah.
Way better there. $7.49 a gallon.
So how about there was somebody put up a meme of I Am Legend.
Yeah.
They said gas prices are the same, or gas prices are higher than I Am Legend. And they had the meme of Will Smith in front of a gas station where gas was $6.63.
Yeah.
And premium was $6.95. And LA gas prices yesterday or the day before was $6.65 for regular and $7.25 for premium. And I'm like, gas prices are higher than I Am Legend.
Yeah.
The fact that these stupid fuckers in this country believe that gas prices are skyrocketing because of Russia is blowing my fucking mind. It's our administration. Mm-hmm. He's trying to strike a deal with the Saudis and the Venezuelans now. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're fucking with me. So this is just another way to push an agenda. Mm-hmm. How the fuck can people trust our government? How can you believe that these people are for you? Mm-hmm. They're pushing an agenda. And people are perfectly fine with it. Mm-hmm. It's melting my fucking mind.
Yeah.
These people are not. They are not for you. Mm-mm. At all.
No. Furthest thing from.
Inflation is through the roof. Does everybody understand that gas prices aren't just affecting your wallet at the gas pump? Mm-hmm. These gas prices that are going to occur, we will be paying over $7 a gallon for regular fuel very soon. Mm-hmm. That's not affecting your wallet at the gas pump. That's affecting your wallet everywhere. Not for a short period of time during the war, everyone. Mm-hmm. This is a way that they're going to push an agenda forever. Mm-hmm. They're going to usher in the Green New Deal through this. But how the fuck do you think all of the items that we use get everywhere? All of these things that we are accustomed to loving everywhere. Mm-hmm. There's no electric fucking rigs.
No.
Mm-mm. There's no electric 18-wheelers out there on the road. Mm-hmm. Maybe 10. Elon Musk is trialing them or some shit.
Yeah.
They're not just going to happen overnight, everyone.
No, because you need the trucks, you need the hubs to hook up and charge quickly.
Yeah.
Not 6-hour, 10-hour, 12-hour charge.
Uh-uh.
You need it in 7 minutes and get back on the fucking road.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. It is going to be an absolute fucking shit show. I am very curious to see how this plays out, because if we've already had inflation for every item at the grocery store, every single item that we purchase, everything that we have, everything is going to go up drastically.
Yep.
We already watched inflation happen with all of our food, and that was before this Russia and Ukraine ordeal. It's going to be fucking nuts. And we still won't tap into our own natural resources, even in an emergency state. They're telling us to expect gas prices to go up. I'm like, well, bitch, they went up yesterday. And now today you're telling me they're going to go up? What the fuck are they going to go up to? Mm-hmm. Because you've said before, like, they're not going to get affected too much. And they got affected drastically. Mm-hmm. So now what's going to occur? Oh, boy. I guarantee you $10 a gallon in California by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the name Klaus Schwab? So, if here, we'll go on to the internets. So, if you don't follow No Donuts here, he's the Mike Cunningham. He's the cop up in New York. You need to follow him and watch all of his stories. Okay? Mm-hmm. This guy here is... We all know, but still... how do we call him? I think his name is Klaus Schwab. He is the fucking supervillain of the world. He's the guy who wrote The Great Reset. COVID-19, The Great Reset. Mm-hmm. It was published in June of 2020. He wrote a book and had it published and printed and sent everywhere 3 months into the pandemic. I think that book was written before the pandemic. Mm-hmm. They're saying that he is the leader of the, what is it? Let me see what God damn it. The Global Economic Forum. It is full of people who are talking about how the world is going to change and pretty much dictating everything that's going to occur. Mm-hmm. It is the most terrifying fucking thing you will watch and see on the internet today. You think the fucking devil and you think all these fucking, bad people in the world are the scariest. This is the fucking scariest person on the planet, in my opinion. It is absolutely fucking terrifying. Now, what he is coming out and stating is that we should all be prepared for a fire sale. That's pretty much what he's stating. Get ready for a massive cyber attack. And I'm like, oh boy, the way he talks, and what he has said at the Global Economic Forum, or the World Economic Forum, that's what it is. Absolutely fucking terrifying. He's like the supervillain of the movies. Klaus Schwab. Go watch YouTube videos, go watch things about him that he is publicly stating at the World Economic Forum. Who's involved at the World Economic Forum, who's graduated their fucking mentorship program. They're all world fucking leaders. And what these people's goal is we'll melt your fucking mind. So everybody, if you would like to learn more about what is actually going on, World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. Melt your fucking mind. Moving on. Scariest fucking thing I've seen on the internet. Whew. Terrifying. Ooh. I was wearing this hat. It's fucking snowing here right now.
Yeah.
There's going to be an inch of snow on the ground here.
There's going to be
60 degrees the other day.
It'll be 3 to 6 on Saturday.
What?
Yeah.
Here?
Oh, yeah.
What are you fucking talking about?
Dude.
You're serious?
I'm dead serious.
No way.
Yeah.
There's going to be 3 to 6 inches of snow here?
Yep. 3 to 5. Chance of snow 100%. Snow accumulating 3 to 5 inches Saturday. 54 Friday. 32 Saturday with some snow. 3 to 5. Yep.
Then on Thursday, next Thursday, it's supposed to be 66 degrees and sunny here.
Oh, yeah.
That's seriously going to occur.
That's March. That's March in Pennsylvania.
God darn it, son of a gun. Fuck. But anyway, this hat, Montana Knife Company. The digital creator over there, Brandon. He's been following me for a minute apparently, and I came across one of his pictures or videos on my search channel on the Instagram, and I was like, man, sick fucking photo. And then I was like, oh, who is this individual? So I clicked on it and I'm like, motherfuckers follow me, who is this? And then found out about the Montana Knife Company, super cool. And he sent me a couple knives. Got them last night, and I didn't take my videos of them yet.
Yeah.
Bro.
Sick.
It's fucking sick nasty.
Tried to order some on Monday.
You can't. They sell out incredibly fast.
Yep.
Incredibly fast. It is super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool stuff. I'm excited to gut and kill some stuff with it. But I also recently, hold on, I'll get it up real quick. Get this fucking asshole off my phone. Cunt. Watch, all of a sudden I'm going to be like fucking. So, we have a, yeah, here we go. So, in our reach here at the HWMF Podcast and the Hardworking Motherfucker community, there's an individual that lives up in Erie. His name is Jim, and he owns HMC Manufacturing, which is Helion Machine Collective, and he also does his own knives.
Yep.
I reached out to him prior to Brandon here, reached out to him maybe like 2 months ago, 6 to 8 weeks ago, about getting me a custom family heirloom knife that I can hunt and kill deer with and gut and pass it on to my son.
Yeah.
So he and I actually have a call, and I'm going to go up there and design my own personal one-of-a-kind hunting knife for me to have. I'm going to get I want some family engravings on there and have and be able to pass it down to SJ.
Nice.
So the knife thing for me is a big deal. I'm obsessed with knives. I probably have like 50 different knives. And I just think they're super cool, but I wanted a family heirloom that I don't have anything like that in my family. Like, all I know is the one thing that I have from my dad is just a work ethic.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just work. I'm cool with it. Like, everybody works. I think everybody should work. But I don't have like a family heirloom. And I would love to have something that I have where it's like, okay, like this is what I fucking got all my deer with. This is the first one that whenever you were a kid, that we did together, and then be able to pass it on to him and him to his son. So it's cool because this Montana Knife Company, high-end killer shit. Jim is a huge fan of us, have supported us for a while, and I reached out to him to make our like a custom knife, because he does his own, like, bro, he does a ton of high-end folding knives.
Yeah.
Like high-end folding knives. And he was only...
I have one of the first hoodies he's ever made.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, me and him talk all the time.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go up and get one made, and I want to design my own knife, because he has his own machine shop.
Yeah.
Does all his own cool shit. You can go and follow him at hmc.mfg. I mean, dude, I didn't know. We have the mini ones that he made us. I mean, it sits there. I don't wear it ever. I don't take it anywhere because it's like pretty fucking expensive knife.
Yeah.
But then when you look at the quality of everything, like this one that he's releasing, or I don't know if he just released that, but dude, these fucking knives are unlike anything else that you'll buy. Like, it's not like buying a $100 knife or a $200 Benchmade. No, it's not like that.
Nope.
It's way higher end than that. And that's why I was like, I'd love to have something custom, one of a kind, nobody else has, because he has all the equipment. All the machining equipment, everything. I'm like, I'd love to design my own knife. Be super cool. But yeah, he's a big fan. Supports everything we do. So I was like, what better way than to fucking do that? Apparently, he's also into his Traeger grill. He's also a big bow hunter. So maybe we'll go kill some deer together this year. Man, super cool. It's another skill like that. You got to be a perfectionist doing this. Like you have to be a perfectionist. But then this same thing with that Montana knife company. Bro, sick content.
Yeah, real fire content.
They fucking sick content. Badass. I'm so excited to fucking kill deer and eat them. I'm going to fill the freezer. I'm filling multiple freezers with it all. For sure.
Meats.
I want to do so much cool shit like that. I'm going to run in circles, go hike mountains, kill bear, elk, put them on my shoulders.
Wrestle a bear.
You know what? If he didn't have claws or teeth, I'd wrestle that fucker. Mm-hmm. Even if I would get my ass kicked.
I mean, Khabib wrestled bears, right?
Yeah. He's 155 pounds. Fuck him.
You're good.
Yeah. Wrestling him would be like wrestling a bear.
Yeah.
He probably does bite people too.
I always think about I could wrestle anyone.
Yeah.
And then I just see I see it happen. I'll start to wrestle them and I'm tapping out in literally 2 seconds. Okay.
I'm done. I'm out. Dude.
I feel like someone would flip me over. I wouldn't even know what happened.
Have you ever watched up close training of those people?
Oh yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
You think me, I'm fuck you, I'm 210 pounds. I'm pretty strong. Fuck you, I could get in there. I wrestled in high school for 2 years. And then you go in there and you see a 165-pound grown man in his mid-30s get a hold of somebody and you're like, no. I don't think I'm okay. I don't think I could hang at all.
No.
You just it unfolds in front of your eyes. Mm-hmm. Between watching fuck, it just slipped my mind. Damn it. Who's the guy that runs Mat Factory?
Isaac.
You see him get in there, he's a sweetheart of a guy. Mm-hmm. Gem of a person. You see him fucking rip through somebody, you're like, oh. Same thing with Phil Amaris. You're like, look at this guy. He's sweet. He's got 3 kids. He's nice. We just went to lunch. You see him throw a fucking kick. You're like,
my God. Killer.
I'd rather get stabbed. I'd rather get stabbed. I don't want to hit with that fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's, again, another fascinating fucking, it's another fascinating part of life. Mm-hmm. Training. Yeah. You were a big wrestler.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, we were just discussing wrestling in MMA. Mm-hmm. And how wrestlers are just ruling the MMA world again.
You know what's crazy, and I was thinking about this, is with wrestling, I realized that obviously it takes technique, but when you wrestle someone for so long, you can grab a hold of somebody and say, I could grab a hold of you two. You'd be like, holy fuck, Tristan, you're really strong. I go in the gym and I can't lift anything.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how it's just, I don't understand it, but the muscles just are different.
Functional strength.
I guess that's what it would be. It's just crazy. I'm not bragging or anything. It's just because I've done it my entire life. But I could grab someone that's 210 pounds and bend them to my will. But I could barely bench press 120 pounds. So it's just crazy how it's just different strengths.
It is functional strength.
Yeah.
One thing that people always said about me is oh, you're a bodybuilder, you're a fucking pussy. Gym muscles. And I'm like, well, bitch, I grew up doing man work. I grew up in a wood shop. I grew up having to use my muscles to do things. Splitting wood. They're like, oh, you split wood. I'm like, well, yeah, I'll split wood for fucking 8 hours. That's a functional workout. Mm-hmm. Splitting wood for a long time. You got to pick the fucking thing up. You have to split the goddamn log. You got to stack the wood. It's a functional movement. You're up and down. You're moving around. Same thing with mixing concrete.
Yeah.
Or digging fucking holes or doing outdoor strenuous work. It's functional. If you are a fucking gym rat and you go to do something functional, you ain't going to be able to hang. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because it's vice versa and the same thing. And some people that are into functional stuff will look at bodybuilding and be like, that's incredibly fucking boring. I do not want to do 4 sets of 10 right now. That looks dumb.
Right.
It's a mindset. But yeah, no, I get it.
And some of the strongest people I've ever wrestled in my life were farmers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, they call it I hate saying it because it's a little bit offensive, but retard strength is a thing. Like, that's been a known thing for a long time.
That's what my girlfriend says I have.
No comment. But it's you're what are you gonna say?
I meant in like sometimes I'll wrestle her. You know what I mean? Just like wrestling.
I'm
Not like
beating
that.
her. I'm not beating her up like Lenny and Larry.
I do not beat up my girlfriend.
No.
But I've showed her how to get out of certain things, just in case.
Well, I think that's an important thing to do, is to teach females, like how to wrestle, or how to evade, or how to get away, how to use your body against people to get out of things and run away.
Yeah, I mean she's screwed me either way, because that
She's
stuff
tiny.
takes forever, to really get good at. But
Yeah.
I showed her rear naked choke, triangle choke. I don't think she'll ever use that, but it's just interesting to show somebody that has no idea about it.
Unless it's on me because I'm into being choked out, huh? That's what he was getting at.
You're
He's
talking about
like,
like
jerk
knee
me off,
getting-
put me in the triangle choke.
That's why I was showing her, like, babe, this is totally just so like someone, don't ever use this on me. Like,
He's like, why are you rock hard right now? I've never seen your dick harder.
whatever the triangle choke, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times. Always fun. Well, man, good morning, good coffee,
Yeah.
good talks. It's fucking snowing. Look at the size of those snowflakes out there.
Yeah, Kim said the roads are a little rough.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
She just asked if she could come pick up the expedition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know.
God damn it.
Dude, I'm so sick of worrying about the shit.
Fucking bullshit. Well, everyone, man, that last sip of coffee was delicious.
Fight this weekend.
Oh, yes. Cody Law.
Yes.
Ripping shit up Saturday night. He was supposed to be fighting another Bellator. Go through this. You know better than I.
I'll try my best. He was going to fight a guy with the last name Soto. He's no longer fighting him because that guy backed out. I do not know why.
But he was a Bellator employed fighter.
Yeah, he's
so this
Bellator.
was a step up.
Yeah. And, I mean, Cody would have beaten him. I think so. And not entirely sure why he backed out. From what Cody understood and Bellator said, it's undisclosed. So
Yeah.
they haven't
Injury,
really...
something.
Could have been
whatever,
injury.
anything.
Anything, yeah. So they found him a replacement, which is awesome, within like a 2-week period. So he fights this weekend. Not sure exactly how you could fight, where you can find him fight. It's going
to be on the YouTubes again.
Yeah.
We will be posting about it all over our social media. It is March 12th. We'll know more details. We're imagining that he'll be fighting anywhere between 7 and 7:45 on Saturday night. So we'll be posting about it on all our social medias, on Axe and Sledge, on my channel, on everything, keeping everything up to date. The support is wonderful whenever we watch the YouTube channel on Bellator. We see the influx of people that hop on to watch him fight. So we'll be posting about it. Please make sure that you just stay tuned with us, all the updates. Yeah. I'm excited to see him fight again. He's 5-0, going for 6-0. Bellator loves him. They're pumped for him. Mm-hmm. This is a building phase for him. He fights at 145 pounds. He's an animal. He's fighting out of American Top Team down in Florida. That's where a lot of top MMA fighters fight out of. So he's being groomed to just fucking kill people. It's awesome.
It's fun to watch.
It's exciting.
I get so nervous.
I fucking freak out before his fights.
Yeah.
Like, I get really worked out.
So do I.
I go mute, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I don't speak. I just kind of like...
Yeah, and I don't really get like that because we know him so well. I get so amped up for him.
Dude, we're here talking about, like, being amped up for a workout.
Yeah.
Okay? Imagine going in and actually getting kicked in the fucking leg to wake you up.
Yeah, like my cardio's not fighting me back.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just me against me.
Yeah.
And here we are talking about, like, how cool it is and a badass. And then it's like, well, I actually got punched in the fucking face. Like, didn't even... First punch of the fucking round, got punched right in the face. Like,
I like...
that's...
When I see someone get hit and, like, they just, like, shrug it off and they keep going.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, yeah, that probably didn't hurt too much.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
like saying
no,
that's like saying your 2-hour bike ride wasn't that bad. You're like, yeah, it was okay. You're like,
right.
Like, dude, we watch it happen. You watch it happen.
And then hearing it and seeing it in person is a whole different level. Not that I haven't been to a big fight like
I've
that
never
before, but apparently when you hear these fucking punches and kicks being landed, it's insane.
How do you train to be punched in the face?
You get punched in the face.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like from okay, so say like we're sparring.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you're like, how do you ride for 4.5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
You ride for 4.5 hours. Mm-hmm. How do you get better at something functionally? You just do that exercise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like the strongman. I'll never forget Arnold asking the one strongman, "How do you train to pick up this 1,000-pound car and carry it?" He's like, "Well, you pick up the 1,000 car and carry it." Like that was the strongman's explanation. But we're talking about getting punched and kicked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you withstand that? You just like not, and then whatever happens is like what happens.
You actually just beat the shit like out of the nerves in your legs to get okay with the leg kicks.
Yeah.
Body shots, I think you've seen boxers like hit do that
Yeah.
and stuff. So maybe, but like in the face, you just take it because what you can't really train you don't want to get brain damage from hitting your head all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
How do I train my jaw? Like somebody's like, "Oh, you got a glass jaw, you bitch."
Yeah.
You're like, "Well, I think I do have a glass jaw. You punch me, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
You punch me right, it's gonna break."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
You got to take 16 kidney shots a week to build them up. No, I'm pretty sure you shouldn't take kidney shots. Period.
I could never do it. I can barely watch it happen to someone else, yet alone me get out there.
Bro, they're intense.
Yeah.
They're animals.
Warriors.
I love it.
Yeah.
It is truly the one thing, like, Dana White, I think, is the one who said it. He's like, no matter where you are, what sporting event occurs, if a fight breaks out, everybody's watching a fight.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It is so true.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to the olden times of just, like, fucking Colosseum gladiators,
Mm-hmm.
things like that. Like, yeah. People are into it, dude. I love it. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. As always, make sure that if you have not, go check out the functional and fuckable training shorts that we have on the allamericanroughneck.com site. They are phenomenal. You're gonna love them. They are true fit to size. And again, thank you for all the support. Cody fighting this weekend, Saturday, March 12th. Make sure you follow us on all of our social medias to stay up to date on when he exactly is kicking someone's ass. Other than that, have a wonderful day. Keep being good motherfuckers.
See ya.